The summer seemed rich, full of color, green, abundance. Picking what I want and eat it just right there. Climbing trees, feeling like a kid again. I felt so much abundance in the summer, especially on the farm. It felt like I got a better understanding of the meaning of food, nourishing my body at the highest potential, appreciating everything so much. I feel like I gave my life a direction, the direction that serves me, embracing the unknown and become comfortable with the change. I find it so interesting to see the change outside as a reflection of the change inside. Like the colors of lush green are changing into brown, reddish, yellowish, and everything feels kind of gray. It's such an invitation to really get inwards, bundle up, reflect, set new intentions, reflect of the year, and just cherish the beauty of nature. I was so surprised, even though it was coming to winter, it was snowing. Sometimes I just saw still abundance, there were fruits that I was able to harvest, or other herbs and all the other lushes of green that I was seeing. I was so impressed. And I also was able to see flowers blooming still, and it always surprises me. I don't know, it's just such an amazing feeling to see the change outside of nature. Is really a reflection of yourself, how you are changing from this really kind of intense time of spring and summer to emerge into this more darker, slower time of season. I mean, in our society, we're just not used to live in a cycle and really act like it. So many times I just saw myself falling from one to another season. I was always so surprised that from summer I was falling into Christmas and was rushing around, and there was just no stillness, no holy nights, like the holy nights that you actually wanted to invite more and be more grounded with yourself, and truly end this year with intention to start a new year, a new cycle, a new year from your life. And I guess this is what I want from this video right now, to really guide you inwards again. Start searching within and not looking in the outer world for answers, but look within. Your beautiful soul has so many wisdoms that we've forgotten how to listen to. Ooh, okay, the temperature's dropped. I think this is my first really cold forest hike this year. Okay, that's not true. This year, in this month, November. So I kind of bundled up, prepared some tea, and I'm loving it. I just love going outside in the cold and just making some wholesome for my soul and see the colors change. I find it so insane that just in a few weeks there will be no leaf on the trees, and Christmas is just right around the corner. So the year just passed by so fast. Goodness, I'm getting old. I took a long walk in the morning to be in the cold and get refreshed and get reminded on my physical body again. The temperatures dropped to freezing temperatures, and I just love being outside. Always after work I just take a long walk outside, because I feel like I trapped for too long in the building and not being outside and being with the elements. This year is coming to an end. I was reflecting a lot on this year, and what I accomplished and what do I really want to invite in my new year. Maybe some of you know that the winter solstice is just right around the corner, and on the 21st, this will be the longest night and the invitation for the light again. Because when you remember on the summer solstice, it's like the longest day. So the sun is out like for the longest in this year, but now this in the winter solstice, so the night is the longest. And this is like the invitation that this new cycle is gonna start again. So again, we're moving into the light season, into a new cycle. And maybe some of you know that the holy nights are also like a really special time from Christmas till the end of this year and starting from the new year. So the holy nights are a really special time where you have 12 days and nights that represent the new month of the new year. So it's like a really special time to create, or you're able to manifest a lot and create like a lot of intentions during the time. I feel like it's a really reflecting time where again like the energies are getting really intense and my emotions are kind of like all over the place, but it's a really time where shadows are coming up again and you really be able to let go the shadows that doesn't serve you anymore for the new cycle. And so what's really special on those days as well is like the field between our world and the spirit world is like really thin, so you're able to manifest, or you're able to get in touch with your ancestors and be more present with God and your spirit team. For instance, when you start on the 21st, because you're able to also start on the 25th, the holy nights. So the first day of your holy nights that you're gonna start, where you sit like in prayers or you meditate a lot and you really be more present what's coming up with your emotions, with the energies, because if you're a sensitive person, you also recognize that like from the summer till now there's like a really increased energy, because you can also measure it that the frequency on this earth is rising. So this is like a really big cycle for this new year to have a big change for all of us and to really manifest the life that is serving us. And so the first day of the holy nights represents January in the new year of 24. When you go by and you have your second day, of course, it's February, and so on and so on. You're able to journal also and do tarot readings and pick cards to help you guide through this intense time and to really get in touch yourself with your heart, with your intuition, what life you want to create and what you want to leave behind, and also reflect on this year what you already accomplished. Maybe you did the holy night and the year before and you're able to see, okay, this and that I already manifested for myself and I'm able to manifest something new that's serving me. I also want to be really honest with myself, to check with me, so what is draining me, what relationships don't serve me anymore, what limiting beliefs are still there, to stop guiding my life in the direction that I want. And so this is like a really transformative time at the end of this year, like always, but I feel like this is such a special time. I always follow two amazing YouTubers. One is like German and the other one is doing this in English. So the first is Alina Alive. She's giving forecasts for the new moon and for the full moon, and she's giving like a lot of journaling questions that help you guide you through this time. Because I feel like so many times when I be in such an intense time, I feel alone and I feel like I'm the only person who feels this way. But really coming back to the reality that, a lot of shifting right now. The earth frequency is increasing, so a lot is happening. Being conscious about what kind of energies right now with the moon, with the new moon, with the full moon, because every moon has a different topic, a different question that you can give yourself in your spiritual journey. And I feel like it's helping me a lot to be more aware what's right now arising, and that this is actually how it's supposed to be. I just feel this way because they're like different aspects of myself and shadows that I able to let go of, because I see kind of like life or all the topics, spiritual journeys like an onion, because you kind of remove like one layer and another layer and come back to the core, and there's always like another layer that's waiting for you, but it's not, you didn't work hard enough on yourself. It's just like another aspect of this life. So, and there's another woman I really love. She does like really long YouTube videos, but I feel like she's putting a lot of details in it and it's super important. Her name is Silke Schäfer Astrology Official. I will put both of the YouTube channels, the links down below so you can look it up. And she's giving also on the winter solstice a meditation that I feel like is amazing. I definitely attend. She's giving like really detailed insights on like those planetary shifts that's happening, about the increase of the frequency, and how like the new moon, the full moon you can use to start a new cycle, to let go of something, and really gives you an idea what kind of topic we're kind of like moving right now. Because she was also saying there's like a huge shift happening in the planetary system that happens like last time thousands of years ago. So I feel like, this is a really special time, and we're incarnated in a really big shift that's happening. And I always love this quote that she's saying, that you're incarnated on this earth because of a purpose. It's on purpose that you're here, yet that you serve this humanity, that you serve your soul, that your soul is on the path. And it really helps, I think, a lot of people to be more conscious and be more aware of what's happening, and that everything that's happening right now, it's happening for us, and that is happening that we like be able to let go of the shadows even more and really trust in our potential and see our potentials, to leave the limited beliefs behind. Because sometimes, I feel like when a lot of shadows are coming up, I was like, I just did a lot of spiritual work, I was doing a lot like over the years, I don't know why is this coming up again, but it's just coming up to be resolved. And I feel like, just be gentle with yourself in this time right now, from Christmas to the end of the year, that it will be intense. There will be a lot will come up, but it's serving for you. And it's an invitation to really manifest the life and let go of draining energies, let go of relationships that doesn't serve you anymore, and just really be honest with yourself. Who do you want to become in 24? How do you want to wake up in the morning? I just remember I had a time in my life when I had my first job and I heard the alarm in the morning and I was cursing, because my subconsciousness was like telling me for so long that I wasn't living a life that was really serving me. And I was doing like a lot of big jumps that allowed me to direct my life in another direction. But just don't get me wrong, this was a really intense time and I was facing a lot of fears and anxiety was coming up, but I felt like at the end I really became someone else, and I got stronger, I got more in tune with myself to be able to know really what I want. And that direct me for many times when expressing my needs, putting boundaries, that I was facing so many comfort zones and truth that I found with myself that really led me to, I need to express myself, I need to put boundaries in the outside. Brought me like a lot of situation where people didn't like me, what I said, and didn't want to be friends with me anymore. In the long run, I really knew who's really my soul tribe, who's standing behind me with everything that's within me. And because I feel like we're taught to like people please all the time, to push our needs down and just to be loved from the outside, especially like from parents. I feel like as kids we always wanted to just be loved by our parents, and we kind of like imprinted those thoughts and those
how we act like in our present moment, in our adulthood life, that we usually act like children's and not being able to really express ourselves with like strength, with brave, and put ourselves back into this anxiety mode. If I'm speaking my truth out, like the other person won't love me anymore. And needing to face uncomfortable situation and needing to face like conflicts. But when I just take a step back and take a big breath and connect with my heart, I truly know what I want and how I want to express this out in the outer world. And it's the time to not people please anymore. It's really the time to manifest the life that you want, and you have the capacity, you have the potential, and you have God's prayers, you have God's energy, you have God's spirit within you, that you're able to create the life that you really want. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. And really take this time to reflect what is really not serving you anymore. How is it feeling in your heart? How do you feel within your body? Is it draining you? Is a relationship draining you? Is a friendship like draining you in a way where you feel like you cannot be yourself? Yeah, it is the time to find your soul tribe, to be honest with yourself, and to don't forget your focus, that you're here on this earth because of a purpose, and it's time that you live it. It's time that you act like it. Okay, I think that's all for today. I just wanted to jump here really quick because when I was editing the video, I saw I didn't mention like the really important part of from the holy nights that you're able to do. Write down 13 wishes on a little piece of paper and fold it, and every day of the holy night just like pick like one wish, don't look, and burn it with the element of fire. And this is like this transformative way that you can use to let it go to the universe and just really let it go. And on the last day, like open the 13th wish, and this is the wish you need to take care of. The other wishes, like God is taking care of it, the universe, but the last wish, this is your call to step into the responsibility of your life. And yeah, just make the wish come true with the help from the universe, from the spirits, from God. Okay, bye-bye. And yeah, I wish you all the best, all the love in your life. And wherever you are in your life right now, life is happening for you. Don't forget that. You're whole, you're loved, and you're safe. God is having you in your hands. And just let go and create the life that you want. Much love to all of you.